Okay, I've got this is a blue penciled drawing of Nicky Nardson, and I'm going to show you the process in which I do to get my my black line in. I'm going to add another sheet of paper to buffer the pencil line here, make it softer. Pull it underneath here. And so I'll talk to myself and I'll talk to you. A kneaded eraser. Just stretch it up. And then I'll start buffing this down here. Yeah. I've already worked it out, and I've done pretty much all the made the blue pencil line as dark as I could make it, and I try to leave an impression. You can see that it's almost all gone, but I can still see it. Okay, pencil. That's a pencil sharpener sound. So let's start. See here. Now I'm drawing this drawing is going to be reduced a lot. It's going to be the image for the front cover. I'm going to use this as a logo. And so my pencil line will any kind of it'll get smoother when I reduce it. It used to be called drawing for reduction. So I draw about 2 times the size. I'd say twice up. And he's got a cowlick. Using a Palomino Blackwing pencil 602. And I can get a nice another line. It's a thin line. Let's see, got my animation board. That's what allows me to rotate everything like this and still keep the registration. It's on registration pegs. One thing I like about staying with pencil on paper is that it still feels like when I reduce it, it still feels like a rough. There's a certain human touch to it. I don't like using Cintiq. The lines get too. They're too perfect for me. At least the last time the process I used years ago, but I guess maybe they made it more inexact. I don't know, maybe less smooth. But I figured, why, if I don't not worrying about being smooth, why not just draw with pencil? Anyway, but that's my preference. A tool is a tool. It's what you're comfortable with. So I'm going to carry on with this here. Now I'm drawing in the sheen. He's got a black hair with a blue sheen, kind of like, it's the Superman blue. Okay. This Nikki is a design that one of my first cartoon characters I did as a kid. So I find it very interesting that I'm, the big ears and the eyeballs and the big horn-ribbed glasses. He has just kind of it enables me to give him a wide-eyed look. Okay, let's see. He has a Harold Lloyd kind of energy to him. Look up Harold Lloyd. He was one of the most popular comedians of the silent screen. He did all kinds of acrobatic stunts. He was a kind of a Casper Milquetoast character, but he was almost superhuman in the kind of death-defying antics on the screen, and that was without CGI. He did all those various hanging by the limbs, and he was quite the guy. Now, when I reduce it, his face, Nikki's face is going to be that high, going from there down to about 50%. One of the things that's the most difficult thing to do, but the most essential thing to do about when you're drawing a character, is eye focus. And one of the hardest things to do is to have a character look straight in the camera and have it look as though it's making eye contact with the viewer. I don't particularly worry about making the glasses perfectly round. Kind of gives it a stepped on effect. And he has been bullied over the years, and his glasses have been kind of warped. The frames, as I said, have been stepped on quite a few number of times. So give him a very thin neck. So anyway, he is Nicky is not exactly the most athletic character you've ever seen, but it makes it, just blowing away a bit of a dust there. When he changes into Mega Moose, and suddenly there is a big difference in his appearance, which is probably why none of his classmates can believe that he is this beast within. And he likes string ties. So anyway, so there you go. That's pretty much it. As I said, when I reduce this, scan it and reduce it down, it'll have a tighter feel to it, and that's what I do. Take care.